Hello everyone, and welcome to Crossover Mind. Today we're diving into a fascinating new development at the intersection of AI and finance, a benchmark called FinSearchComp that's putting large language models to the test. I'm your host, Steve, and I'll be looking at this from an AI developer's perspective.
And I'm Lisa. I'll be bringing the financial industry analyst's viewpoint to our conversation. It's great to be here, Steve. This topic is incredibly relevant to my world.
Absolutely, Lisa. So let's start with the basics. A new benchmark, FinSearchComp, was just released. Unlike previous tests, this one doesn't just give the AI all the necessary documents. It forces the models to act like real financial analysts. They have to search the open web, use tools, and dig for real-time, time-sensitive information. From a developer standpoint, this is a much more realistic test of an AI's practical capabilities as an agent, not just a knowledge base.
I couldn't agree more. For years, we've seen demos of financial AIs that look impressive, but they often operate in a sanitized sandbox environment. A real analyst's job is messy. We're constantly cross-referencing live market data with historical filings and news reports. FinSearchComp mimics that workflow, asking questions across 3 tiers: simple real-time data fetching, historical lookups, and the really tough one, complex historical investigations that require synthesizing information from multiple sources.
And the results were revealing. The top-performing model was XAI's Grok 4, followed by what seems to be a future version of GPT, dubbed GPT-5. But here's the kicker. Grok 4 only achieved 68.9% accuracy. That's impressive, but it's still about 6 points behind human financial experts, who scored around 75%. And on those complex multi-step tasks, most models scored below 30%. It tells us that while these models are great at finding facts, they still struggle with deep, multi-hop reasoning.
That 68.9% figure is the crucial number for me. In the financial world, that's a failing grade. If an analyst on my team was correct less than 70% of the time, I'd have a serious problem. It means that right now, these AI tools can be a helpful assistant for gathering initial data, but you absolutely cannot trust them for the final analysis or decision-making. The risk of getting a subtly wrong answer is just too high when millions of dollars are on the line.
That's a fair point. But what was particularly interesting was the impact of tools. The study found that equipping a model with specialized financial plugins boosted its performance on real-time data tasks by an average of 31.9 percentage points. This is a huge deal. It confirms that the future of these models isn't just about having more knowledge baked in, but about how effectively they can use external tools, APIs, and plugins. They're becoming tool users or agents.
And that directly leads to a major concern I have about the consumer-facing AI features we're seeing from major brokerage firms. Many are rolling out AI advisors or AI insights, but this benchmark suggests those tools might be dangerously unreliable. If the world's most advanced models struggle with these tasks, what are the chances that a mass market feature built on a less capable model is providing sound advice? It's likely pulling from a limited set of public data and can't handle the nuance a human would.
Exactly. A consumer-grade AI might not distinguish between GAAP and non-GAAP metrics or misinterpret the timeline of a fiscal year versus a calendar year. The study also highlighted a clear regional bias. U.S. models performed better on global market data, while Chinese models excelled in the Greater China region. This reflects the origins of their training data and the tools they have access to. It shows we're a long way from a truly global AI analyst that can seamlessly navigate different market conventions.
Which brings us to what I think is the most important takeaway for the future of the financial industry: the data advantage. Most of the really valuable financial data, detailed transaction records, internal risk assessments, proprietary research, is not public. It's locked away inside financial institutions. The public web data that models like Grok and GPT train on is just the tip of the iceberg.
You're talking about creating a data moat. From a technical perspective, this is where the real competition will happen. A company that can take a powerful base model and fine-tune it on its own vast, proprietary, and confidential data set could create an AI that is light years ahead of any publicly available tool. The challenge, of course, is doing this securely and effectively without data leaks and while ensuring the model learns the correct patterns.
Precisely. Imagine a hedge fund fine-tuning a model on 20 years of its own trading data and internal research notes. That AI could identify patterns that no human or publicly trained AI could ever see. This creates a scenario where the biggest players with the best data get an even bigger competitive edge. It could completely change the landscape of quantitative analysis and active investment management. The winner won't just be the company with the best algorithm, but the one with the best, most exclusive data to feed it.
So, to wrap up, FinSearchComp shows us that while AI is making incredible strides, the era of the fully autonomous AI financial analyst hasn't arrived yet. The current state of the art is a promising but flawed assistant. The path forward seems to be in building better agents that can skillfully use specialized tools.
And from the industry side, it's a stark reminder to be cautious with the current generation of AI tools and to recognize that the next frontier of competition will be fought over proprietary data. The ability to turn that private data into intelligence will separate the winners from the losers in the coming decade. It raises a question for everyone, not just investors. How much of your financial decision-making are you willing to delegate to an AI, knowing its current limitations?
Thank you for joining us again on Crossover Mind. At Crossover Mind, we provide the latest information on technology, business, and society, and delve into important themes beyond them. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, look forward to it. Goodbye.